I have been searching for and finding the messengers all of my life, looking to find help in remembering why I have come to this lifetime. I believe this sense of purpose has been my anchor feeling that I've tapped into whenever I've been confronted with a major decision. My life purpose and how the messengers guided me has brought me to this most perfect point in time. As a child looking up at a full moon, something moved inside of me, yet I had no words for it. And as I grew older, the feeling strengthened and opened further with the messengers that appeared in the form of mountain streams, lakes, oceans, mountains, trees, and spiritual teachings from around the world. When my husband Lance became ill in 1997, Ken Wilber appeared in my world with his book Grace and Grit about the life and death of his wife. In the late 90s, I discovered the artwork of Alex Grey and his amazing visual messages of energetic connection and oneness. 12th century mystic Hildegard of Bingen became one of my messengers of the healing nature of sound. A growing feeling of connection from the micro to the macro. The connection of an EPC group and the power of a shared vision or intention. By starting to look at a model of my life's journey with some of the major messengers and how they influenced my life, I decided to surrender to my belief in the unseen energetic web and use that as the foundation of deciding what this video would be. So with that intention, I went into an early morning meditation, and upon completion, I grabbed a book that I have on the artwork of Alex Grey, and there at the beginning of this compilation was an essay by Ken Wilber. I've had this book for 14 years, and I had forgotten that Ken was connected to Alex's work, and there was the exact piece that I needed. In his essay, In the Eye of the Artist, Ken describes the different levels of artistic expression, progressing to the eye of contemplation, which is art that opens or invites the viewer into the same meditative state that produced it. I now saw why I was so moved by certain artwork and how it served to open my awareness. And I was once again moved by the synchronicities in my life. I realized that my model of this journey of finding messengers is fueled by the meaning that I assign to it. But if I accept that all this happens within the mind of God, or web of life, then I start to see how the universe begins to offer synchronicities to help. At the beginning of my EPC year, my project was going to revolve around Colony Park, a master plan and design project I was working on in Austin, Texas. As this year has progressed, my project became Freedom in 2015. What did that look like? Wilber's essay gave me a missing link. My quest to create physical spaces that help people reconnect would be supported by designing and facilitating projects from a state of eye of contemplation. So looking at this using the quadrant model, I could see that although I may have been doing some of the things intuitively, the power of strongly engaging all four quadrants becomes apparent. Ultimately, the design of cities and physical places is about people and about our experience within these places. How to fuel this feeling of connection. What I have found is that I believe all people want similar things, as evidenced by the vision statement that our Colony Park stakeholders drafted. As I look at the polarities of a life of seeking my purpose or destiny, I'm aware of my free will around the actions I have chosen and will continue to choose. In the path to defining freedom for myself, I know that I seek to fuel and live the passion in everything I do. How to move on to a new place on our soul's journey brings the question of what to take and what to leave behind. The journey continues, and the messengers will always come.
Nith kadal